The year was 1969, a time of social change and unrest. In the heart of Los Angeles, a notorious cult led by the enigmatic Charles Manson emerged, leaving a trail of terror and shock in their wake. Charles Manson, a charismatic yet deranged leader, convinced his followers that an impending apocalyptic race war, which he dubbed Helter Skelter, was on the horizon. Within this cult, known as the Manson Family, resided a group of lost souls entranced by Manson's twisted ideology. Among them were Patricia, a young woman searching for belonging, Jack, an impressionable musician seeking inspiration, and Linda, a troubled soul yearning for purpose. Together, they were drawn into a web of madness and violence that would stain the pages of history. Before we continue, my name is Aiden. Stay tuned for more terrifying daily tales. Subscribe and embrace the horror. Let the whispers consume you, and remember, wearing headphones ensures the screams are closer than they appear. In a secluded ranch on the outskirts of Los Angeles, the Manson family plotted their reign of terror. Manson's manipulation knew no bounds as he exploited the vulnerabilities of his followers, using fear and mind control to bend them to his will. Patricia, her voice trembling, questioned Manson's sinister plan.
Charles, is this truly the way? Are we supposed to unleash chaos and violence upon the world?
Manson's eyes burned with intensity as he replied, his voice dripping with malevolence.
My dear Patricia, the world must awaken to the truth. Through Helter Skelter, we shall rise above the ashes and create a new world order. We are the chosen ones, the harbingers of chaos.
As the Manson family delved deeper into their delusions, their actions became increasingly violent. Their first victim, Gary Hinman, met a brutal end at the hands of Manson's followers, leaving the streets of Los Angeles gripped in fear. Jack, plagued by guilt and uncertainty, confided in Patricia.
What have we become, Patricia? This isn't what I signed up for. I never wanted to be a part of this madness.
Patricia, her eyes filled with sorrow, grasped his trembling hands.
Jack, we are trapped in a nightmare. We must find a way to escape this darkness before it consumes us.
News of the gruesome murders shook the nation. In the summer of 1969, the Manson family carried out their most notorious acts, the Tate LaBianca murders. Sharon Tate, an aspiring actress, and 4 others were mercilessly slaughtered in her Beverly Hills home, while the LaBianca couple met a similarly horrifying fate the following night. Linda, her conscience weighed down by the bloodshed, could no longer bear the burden. Tears streamed down her face as she confided in Jack and Patricia.
I can't go on like this. The violence, the death, it's eating me alive.
Jack, his voice filled with determination, held her trembling form.
Linda, we have to find a way to stop this madness. We need to expose Manson's evil and bring an end to the terror.
The race against evil. United by a shared desire for redemption, the trio sought to expose Manson's crimes. They gathered evidence, testimonies, and information, risking their own lives in the process. The tension grew with each step closer to unveiling the truth. Patricia, her voice hushed, whispered,
We need to find someone who will listen. Someone who will help us take down Manson.
Jack, his gaze unwavering, replied,
I know a journalist who has covered cults before. He might be our best chance to expose Manson's darkness.
With the journalist's support, Jack, Patricia, and Linda embarked on a dangerous journey to bring Manson and his followers to justice. The Manson family, sensing the threat, lashed out with desperation and violence. They became hunted prey in a race against time. As they confronted Manson, his eyes burned with a fanatical rage.
You fools! You think you can stop the inevitable? Helter Skelter is upon us, and no one can stand in its way.
Jack, his voice filled with defiance, shouted,
You're wrong, Manson. Your reign of terror ends here. We will expose your crimes and show the world the true face of evil.
The trial that followed brought the shocking truth to light. Manson and his followers were convicted of murder, and the nation grappled with the depths of human depravity. Jack, Patricia, and Linda, scarred by their experience, faced the aftermath of their journey. They were haunted by nightmares and plagued by the memories of their involvement with the Manson family. In the years that followed, they dedicated their lives to raising awareness about the dangers of manipulation and fanaticism. Their story became a cautionary tale, inspiring others to remain vigilant against the allure of charismatic evildoers. Reflections of horror. As the years passed, the Manson family's crimes remained etched in history, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks within the human soul. The legacy of the Manson family murders served as a harrowing testament to the power of manipulation and the devastating consequences of blind devotion. The world watched in horror, forever scarred by the events that unfolded in 1969. Jack, Patricia, and Linda's names may have faded from the public consciousness, but their bravery and resilience never waned. This is an inspired story. Their story stands as a reminder that evil can emerge from the most unexpected places, and the battle against darkness is an eternal one.
Stay haunted by subscribing and ringing the notification bell. Leave a comment to share your nightmares and keep the horror alive.